Hello, everybody. Thank you so much for joining me. Jessica here, welcoming you back for another wonderful seated yoga practice. If you have been enjoying this week's shorter format within all of our workouts, you are really going to love today. We're going to be working with some really gentle poses here today to open up everything in the body after all of our hard work, and this will be a shorter yoga flow practice. We are completely seated, so you definitely need your chair. I will also be using a yoga strap here today. If you do not have one, that is okay. A longer rolled up hand towel or even a beach towel can fill in that space just the same. It doesn't have to be an exact yoga strap, just something nice and long and sturdy that you can work with to enhance today's practices. A quick little note about that, I am wearing my shoes here today because the yoga strap through a few poses will go around the foot. The arch can be very sensitive, barefoot or not, but we will take it around the ball of the foot. And although that can be a comfortable placement barefoot, mine have been a little bit sensitive here today. So if you feel like there's a little bit of arch sensitivity or sensitivity through the feet, I definitely recommend going through this practice with those shoes on. All right, all that aside, we are ready to get going. Get yourself set up. We're gonna start our flow right now. All right, we're gonna start here really relaxed and comfortable in the chair. Let the hips slide forward and tuck underneath you just a little bit. You feel the feet connected into the floor, kind of breaking you from sliding forward. Rest your back against the back of the chair. Take a good deep breath in, and then exhale. Drop the shoulders, chin falls forward here. And some of us can be very comfortable and really skilled at pushing ourselves and then having a little bit more of a challenge or trouble finding that time to relax and really let our minds and our bodies be completely at rest. So the best that you can here, do not let it frustrate you. Just breathe in through the nose, exhale through the mouth. And continue to let your body soften here, knowing that you have earned and deserved this. And before we get too settled and sleepy, we'll go ahead and take one more breath in. Rise on up a little bit taller off the back of your chair and exhale. Hold that height, but let that body soften. Go ahead and grab your strap here. The wider the hands, the further those arms are going to be able to go behind you. So start narrow here at first. Side to side here. Drop it back down to the center, arch through that back. You're pulling that strap, a little bit of tension there. Side to side here, gently through those arms. We went overhead with the narrow hands. If you felt like it would be safe and beneficial to go a little bit wider, stretch those hands out. Come back up overhead. As long as it feels good in your body. Great job here, side to side. Going for height, we're not pushing the belly or the low back forward. Stretching through the chest and shoulders. Let's exhale again, take it forward, arch through the back, drop that chin, side to side here. One hand can go higher and lower, see how that feels. Do not be scared to experiment within today's practice. All of these poses are a suggestion and a starting point. You are welcome to switch them up and modify them as needed for what feels best in your body. Strap goes to the left. Let's step this right leg out, and I can definitely feel some inner thigh soreness there from some of our other workouts here. Go ahead, bring that heart up and tall forward. Lean forward here, gently encouraging both those knees to stay out. Inner thigh stretch here on the right side. We'll go ahead here, roll ourselves back up, leave that leg here, rotate over to the left, rotate over to the right, drop that right arm, reach that left arm out, and then open it up, taking a seated easy twist here. Head can come back down if it feels a little pinchy through the neck. Lower that arm down, step that leg in. Let's roll those shoulders up and back. Oh, this is just such a good flow already. Hopefully you are feeling like me and just tension falling out of the body. One more here. Great job. Left leg out to the side. Same thing here. Grow tall without pushing the belly forward and hinging at the waist, just slowly leaning forward. So finding that hip hinge, think about taking the top of the hip and the thigh and then just pinching them together. No movement through the low back. Roll it on up and in, hands come here, just about chest height. We'll rotate to the right, and then we'll rotate to the left. Drop that left arm, reach that right arm out. Pause here, and then open up. Great job here, easy twist. The sides of the body are not always the same. Make it different here if you need to. Drop it on down, roll those shoulders up and back here. Great job. Maybe get those elbows involved for a little bit bigger movement. Back to that yoga strap here. Gently around the right ball of the foot. And depending on your length here of how much you need to make this pose feel comfortable, your strap, your towel could be longer or shorter. We're gonna go ahead and lean ourselves against the back of the chair. Left foot breaking you here. You can have a soft or a big bend through this right knee. I want you to watch for a few things here. You're not letting that inner foot cave in. You're also not really locked out through the knee. So even if that leg is straight, that knee is still soft. Great job here. All through the back of the foot. Curve it on in, kick it, see if you can land it over that left thigh, and let's go ahead, fold forward here, releasing that low back. Movement if it feels good. I think there's still a little bit of a baby in all of us, and sometimes that rocking motion just feels so calming and peaceful. But if it feels like it's more of a warning sign and there is pain or tenderness, burning, tingling, go ahead and skip it. Drop it on down. Let's go ahead, take it through the left side here. Around the ball of the foot, even if you have those shoes on, just good practice. Lean yourself to the back of the chair. Even if that leg is straight, you're holding a little bit of a softness through that knee. Bring this foot up as much as you need and make sure you're not caving in or out. Breathe and relax here. With the help of the strap, we'll go ahead, curl that in. Oh, it's so tight. We had that seated leg workout and I can feel it a little bit here. Bring yourself tall and then let the spine round forward. Hands can land wherever they feel like they are nicely connected without adding a bunch of pressure into this knee or hip. Beautiful job here. Roll yourself on up nice and easy. I do recommend Turning to the right side for this one. You're gonna take that strap in the right hand, just bring it up and over behind you, and left arm will catch it. And you're just gonna work those hands together. And a quick little note here, I can already feel myself starting to push that rib cage forward. Press that spine back into those hands, and you're just going to feel a gentle opening through the tricep of the right arm and front shoulder of the left arm. Don't strain here. Not everything has to be crazy, intense, or aggressive to be nice for the body. If you can work those hands together as you breathe here, go ahead and do that. Great job here. Release. And then go ahead, switch to the other side. Watch out for the back of your chair. If you feel more comfortable rotating yourself to the left side, that is okay. There is plenty of time here to make those moves for your body. You can, of course, still be facing forward. Just make sure you are not bumping into anything through the chair. And again, rib cage is not pushing forward. Chest isn't flaring up and open. It's tucked and stacked. Breathe easy here. A few more poses. Although I am kind of sad to see this practice coming to a close. I feel like the body really needs it here today. Good maintenance. And once you get into a regular habit of practice, you'll notice that your body starts to respond quicker within the poses, and if you skip a practice or two, you miss it, right? Around the right ball of the foot, and we're gonna catch that strap with the left hand. I'm gonna turn to the side so you can see this pose. If you need a little more room behind you, you can follow me. So overhand with the left hand. Soft bend through the knee. We're gonna inhale, grow ourselves tall, and then exhale, let that spine fall back. Chin tucks. And you can kind of lift through the shoulder, wiggle through there. Find a spot where you feel that left side back opening, and then you breathe into that space. One more breath here. Release. We'll take the same thing on the opposite side, and then we'll go ahead and just relax in a forward fold and work ourselves through a few more of those quiet resting breaths. Okay, overhand with the right hand. Good deep breath in, tall, and then exhale, spine tucks back, chin follows through, and you're kind of letting that body fall back. This strap is anchoring you here. Great job. Breathe deep into this right side. One more deep breath here. Exhale, let that go. Beautiful job. Strap goes to the back of the chair for now. No tripping hazards as you stand up. Go ahead, take those feet out to a wide stance. It doesn't need to be crazy. Start here on the forearms. Inhale, stretch forward. And then exhale, cat back. Bring those legs together. Inhale, stretch forward. Exhale, cat back. Inhale, take those arms up overhead nice and slow. Create length through the arms. Exhale, fold it forward. That can be forearms to the thighs, somewhere in between, or hands down to the floor. Low back is gently opening, but we're not being really forceful with anything here. You're breathing and relaxing. Hands up to the thighs. If you are lower than that, and inhale, roll yourself up. Exhale, everything falls. Close the eyes. 3 slow breaths here. Breath cycles. inhale, hands come to the heart. You sit on up and nice and tall and bow it forward. Namaste. Such a quick practice. It went by so fast, which I guess was the point here for today. Of course, this can be a jumping off point. So if you were a little short on time or motivation and you feel like, well, maybe there's a little bit more, follow up with a little more practice of your own or another short video, maybe add in a little bit of cardio, or as the weather starts to improve, just enjoy some time outdoors. But I am so honored to have led you through today's practice. Thank you so much for joining me. I will see you guys back here for the next amazing workout. Make sure to subscribe if you haven't already, and take care of yourselves until I see you guys next time. Thanks for watching.